I think at the time I was trying to train for a half marathon. I often ran 5Ks and things like that. I like to run out on kind of more country roads. It was quiet, it was peaceful. I liked kind of running by farms and things like that. Went out for my run. I planned to do 3 miles. It was the same little loop that I always did. My pace was going well, things are feeling good. And then I remember waking up outside of the CT scanner in the hospital.
Baby, I hurt myself running. I'm waiting for an ambulance right now. I think I broke my leg, my right leg. I just want you to know. I already called 911. Just call me. I love you.
It was a hit and run. I don't know what the car looked like. I don't know if they were drunk or if they were texting or what happened. Likely never will. I had a couple different skull fractures, a bleed in my brain. I had a fracture in C1, L4, and L5. I had about 5 fractures in my pelvis. I had an open fracture on my right leg, my tib fib down. My arms were okay. So I always told people that was a blessing because I could wheel my chair really well. Luckily, I had auto insurance. So the cost would have been completely insane had it not been for my insurance. You have to have full coverage. There's no other option, in my opinion. Just in my first couple days alone, my CT scans and my MRIs, all the imaging and everything that I needed, just so much that adds up so quickly. There's a lot of things that I never even knew that auto insurance covered. Medical supplies, the wheelchair ramp going into my home, the shower bars, my shower chair, physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, vision therapy. Going back and trying to picture what this would have looked like if it was my medical coverage. I've got, a $30 copay for office visits, but if I would have done the math for that, if I had that copay for physical therapy 3 days a week, I had to follow up with my primary doctor, I had to follow up with a neurosurgeon, I had to follow up with my orthopedic surgeon. I had 2 different orthopedic surgeons. There's just no way I would have been able to go. Auto insurance covered so many things that would have made me completely bankrupt. It wasn't until I went back to work that I really realized something is wrong. I really can't do the things that I used to be able to do, and I need to address this. And I think that was probably one of the hardest parts of my whole recovery, was admitting that I had a brain injury and I needed some help. And so I actually had some friends that worked at Origami, and it was literally the 1-year anniversary of my accident that I walked in the door for my first appointment. It was a lot of multitasking, a lot of learning new skills just in general. It's almost like exercise for your brain. I felt like I was doing physical therapy, but working out my brain. Nobody ever thinks that something like this could happen to them. The impact that it has not only on you as a person, but on your entire family. My youngest daughter today, I asked her what she remembered. She was only 3 when this happened. And she said, I don't really remember you being in the hospital, but I remember that you couldn't come down the stairs to tuck me in at night. And that was enough that those are the reasons that I needed to work so hard, and why I'm so thankful that I had all the resources that I did to get better.